Unbelievably easy. You know, put it in the ground. Can't plant it on top of a rock. It's not going to do too well. But just keep the ground moist. Put some ground covering over it. You're good to go. 9 months later, you have beautiful turmeric. And you have plenty of starters for your next go around. So, like I said, it's not rocket science, people. Well, let's get to work. Decided to, hey, let's start cleaning this out. Originally, the plan 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I can't remember. It's been a while. Was to put ginger over here, eating ginger, and all the turmeric over there. Well, I did, but I didn't have enough ginger in here. And the guys kept stamping on it and walking across it and breaking it all down. And it just didn't make it like the turmeric made it, right? So instead of putting ginger back in here, we're going to put turmeric in here. So I just got to come back out here, and it's really easy. These weeds aren't that bad. They're only like maybe about 1/2 inch down. So my little, I don't know what you call that, hand pick, I guess so, does a great job. And we have all our little bits and pieces that have started in our little bag right here. So when I get ready, I'll show you what we're going to do. But I'm going to clear out a little bit more, maybe to that rock right there. Make it large enough. Plant what I had on hand already. Then I'm going to work at pulling some of that up. And whatever small pieces I have from there will come over here. You know, I told you guys, turmeric is so easy to grow. I'm just going to say, wow. Look at this. I mean, this is my hand. Look at all this. And I haven't even flicked off the dirt yet to show. I already know what it's going to look like. Huge. So we're going to replant this one. Yep. But wow, look at this. One whole piece. Okay, that's going to flippity flop. But look at all this. Look at all this. I mean, this is weeds. There's another one. Here's all these fingers. Gotta clean that off. Wow. Wow. Came from that little hole right there. Yeah. Wow. Totally blown away. That is a lot of turmeric. And it's beautiful looking. Yeah, look at all these. Look at all these. We're going to take those off those fingers and we're going to replant those. And that's all we got so far. But I've just been moving very slow. Taking it easy because you don't want to bust them all. But that is huge. Look at all this. I want to be careful with this dirt so I don't break them all, but just look. Wow. Talk about nature's gold. Well, that one snapped because it was barely holding on right here. Yeah. Look at those beautiful fingers. My goodness. Oops, I just broke one. Told you, you gotta be careful. Man, huge. Huge. So you take your hand, go around it, be cautious. You don't want to use something real sharp and bust all your fingers. But you can see, here's the round one. There's a finger coming up, fingers. Wow, that's a little root. Yeah. Just fantastic. I'm gonna take this off a little bit, but look at that. We're gonna put that right back in the ground, gang. And when I put it back in the ground, I'm gonna go all the way up to here. Yep, pack it down real nice. See? This was the old fingers that just kind of rotted away and started this beautiful plant. Wow. Yeah. That's, I don't know, 5 pounds. Well, once I take the dirt off, it'll probably be about, I don't know, 2.5. Lucky day today. Haven't even finished. No, haven't. Yeah. Just grow, people. Just grow. Oh, getting tired. I was like bending over and picking the... Yeah. Okay. So, I made it to the rock. The Pohaku. Went straight across. Went up over that way and not too bad. I do have a divider in here. It's just right there. So I only got like maybe 1.5 feet right there to clean up. But I need to soak that a little bit more and get it a little bit softer. Took out all the weeds. They're all over there. Yeah. But we are going to plant the turmeric. Now these are just pieces off of the other ones that I harvested that, as you can see, yep, they are growing. And they've just been sitting in a box, minding their own business. This is one that started to dry out. And here's them little leaves starting right there. So I'm going to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants out of this. I'm probably going to plant each one of these. I might split this in half. I don't know. Haven't decided. But yeah, these are the ones that were all sprouted at the house that I harvested from over yonder. And we're just going to start planting them in here. I'm going to probably keep 1 foot over there so I can be able to walk and clean. I'll probably keep this within 1 foot as well. So I got about 4 by 4 right here. I'm sure that's not enough. But like I said, if you're new to planting turmeric, it's very, very easy. I take a little spade. I'm just gonna poke it down into the dirt. Not too far down. Maybe about 3 inches. You know, I've worked this dirt for quite some time, maybe 5 years. So I know there's no big rocks except for that one. You see this? That's kind of good enough. We'll just pick one. Yep, looks good to me. Now I'm going to plant that so it's pointing up, right? Because if you plant it, it's not going to grow down. Nah, come on. Let's be smart about it. So we're going to plant it facing up. We're going to smoosh that little soil over there and give her a little pat. That's all done. I will go about 6 inches over, dig another hole, and keep going. Not hard at all. You know? Super, super easy. I'm going to grab another one. Just happen to have one that has a leaf growing on it. We're going to put that in the ground. Pat it over. Nothing big. Now, why do I go 6 inches apart? Well, you have seen the hands that I've pulled up. They're bigger than my hand. You know, so they can go 6, 8 inches wide, about, 6 inches deep. So you want to give them some space. You don't want them all tangled up. I'm going to finish planting these, but we had to get this going because this is wasted space. I replanted ginger here 9, 10 months ago, 12 months ago. Just didn't work out. So, no longer is it going to sit foul. we're going to grow turmeric. Easy to grow. Any questions? Put them down there in them comments. Thank you for watching. Chee-ho!